Big back men act different when they lose weight too. When men unbig their big backs, their large, enormous backs, they also act different. When y'all unchin your chin, when you go from 3 to 1 chin, y'all also act different. When you guys lose the gut and get a little bit of some abs, even there's a little bit of flab there, y'all act different. When y'all get a little bit of a thigh gap and some muscle on the tone instead of just the chafing that continues to happen for like the first 25 years of your lives, you guys act different too. So when anybody unbig their back, they tend to act different. Why? Because
let's say I can agree with you. Maybe men don't have as many options as we do. Okay, right? But if you decide as a man that you want to be in a relationship with me, because I can't be in a relationship by myself, we have to decide that we're going to do that and be in a relationship together. Then you also have to decide that those other options are no longer an option. I am your only option. And if you want to continue to play the field, because now you're at the place where you can play the field, then play the field. Be single and play as much as you want to. I don't think it's a question of fairness, because I don't think there's any such thing as fairness between men and women. Women are born with more options, right? If you're attractive, you're going to have a way bigger pool than guys. And then, men tend to have a bigger pool as they get older. Women's pool shrinks as we get older. That's just how it is. It's not going to be fair. And what you had as options is not my concern now that we're in a relationship together. If that's the mindset, then don't choose to be in the relationship. It's just that simple. It doesn't have to be now. I can't be mad that you cheated on me. I can. You cheated on me after you committed to me. Why would you commit if you're not ready for commitment?
See, I never said it. You couldn't be mad. So let's take it back to what I said moments ago. You have the option. Going back to what you said, as a woman, you have options with an X. That's plural, right? You also have the ability to minimize his range, and y'all don't choose that, generally speaking. This is why I said most women don't date men they don't like.
Right.
They're not approaching a relationship, and it's not about fairness. They're not doing it in good faith. In the mindset of most women, every option that I'm a part of, I win. At the start of it, in the middle of it, and even when it ends. And we're saying as men, that's not life for most men, period. Not even in a relationship, just period. There's an exchange in the ecosystem of life that you win when you earn winning. And so it's interesting that it changes when we do acquire a woman in the moment, because Willie painted it perfectly. There may be moments where you are the best option, but something about a relationship magnifies a man's reach. Don't know why that happens, because y'all don't like single men, because there's a whole bunch of them. But the minute a man actually gets a woman, it's almost like a beacon goes out to other women of, oh, damn, he's a good option. Going back to, again, you can pick the guy who works at the Home Depots, the Taco Bells, the Chick-fil-A's, and for whatever freaking reason, he doesn't do it for you. That dude, you probably wouldn't have to worry about. But you want the best of both worlds. You want to go from having all the options, then saying, okay, well, you're committed to me. Oh, I'm special. Then getting this dude and now cuffing his range if he decides to now explore his actual ability to exercise options. And again, I didn't say it's right. I think that there needs to be an understanding of what really occurs in the exchange that is man and woman in that dynamic. And I'll end.
Go ahead, Pretty.
Bermuda.
I don't. Okay. So I'm not sure if you either didn't grasp what she said at all or just like kind of just skirted right over it, but that was all very confusing. So I'm just gonna kind of go back to my previous point in like big back men act different when they lose weight too. When men unbig their big backs, their large, enormous backs, they also act different. When y'all unchin your chin, when you go from 3 to 1 chin, y'all also act different. When you guys lose the gut and get a little bit of some abs, even there's a little bit of flab there, y'all act different. When y'all get a little bit of a thigh gap and some muscle on the tone instead of just the chafing that continues to happen for like the first 25 years of your life.
What's so funny is Ty thinks that your men who are doing what she says are still not having narratives pushed about them, right? I mean, look at Neo. Look at the drama and the issue he is getting into, right? And it's only because of your sisters, right? Prime example. This man was cheating on his wife or whatnot. And what do women say? If you're going to cheat, man, just don't even be in a relationship. Don't do this, don't do that. Okay, just like how Ty said, right? Be by yourself, go do your thing, right? Nobody's going to say anything. But yet, Neo goes out here and go get, like, he gets multiple women to date, right? He's in a polyamorous or whatever relationship, polygamous or whatever, right? And guess who still has an issue with him? Black women. So it's just like, no matter, once again, this is why we say it's hard to please women, because no matter what you do, women will never be satisfied. And this is why we compare them to children. Pretty dumbass here, she PDA, she's going to show this is why a lot of people are having talks about women not being able to have the rights to vote because of stuff like this, because of what Pretty is talking about, because, you know, people like Ty want to be disingenuous to some degree. Look at Andrew Tate. He gets clowned on, right? They call these men womanizers, which, yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, there's a difference between what Andrew Tate does and what somebody like Summer Walker does, right? Women love men like Andrew Tate. Just keep it a bean. Even though there's a lot of women who sit here and hate on Andrew Tate, they're the same ones that will be in Andrew Tate's bed if he asked them to. And then with Pretty, she is just so funny. Like, people, like, she is literally a stereotypical sister, man, that just, you know, that can't ever argue honestly. She's just disingenuous about everything. I mean, you go in full detail about, I mean, like, just describing. But see, here's the thing. If men did the same thing that she just did, she would be upset. She'd be quick to say something. But yet you want to sit here and try to be one-sided. You want to talk about men and all of this. But yet, wasn't she the same one who got upset when Willie called her the R word, right? I'm not going to say it on this channel, but he called her the R word, and guess what happened? She ended up raging out, getting mad, getting upset. She's a child. Like, they literally have a child on that panel. It's funny, right? But I mean, hey, look, let her stay on. Let her stay on. We love to see the shit show. We love to see it because she gets schooled every single time, and she talks so confident as if she's right, but she's not, ever. And let's just keep it a bean. When we look at body positivity, that movement was started up and backed by who? Your women, right? Your obese women. When you have your overweight people on the plane, who was complaining about the seats? Women. But yet these are the same people who done sat here and indoctrinated all of these other average looking women, all these other women who are 2s and 3s, and said, hey, it's okay, you can be a 10, we're all 10s, because these are the same women that know they can't compete with actual 9s, 10s, 8s, 7s, 6, whatever. They know they can't compete, so they just say, hey, well, we're just gonna say everybody's beautiful. It doesn't work that way. But once again, that's only pushed by women. When you look at Ozempic, who is that being pushed by? Women, right? You even have Serena Williams doing the freaking Ozempic commercial. So we went from body positivity to now, okay, well, yeah, it's time to go ahead and start losing that weight. I mean, the only person that will sit here and cry and complain about you fat shaming were women.
You guys act different too. So when anybody unbig their back, they tend to act different. Why? Because maybe they feel good that they accomplished something. They feel disciplined. I don't know why we're acting like big back men isn't a thing. I don't know why we're acting like people don't exchange one thing for the other, right? So because when we talk about like beauty standards, it does affect multiple people, right? Men and women. So when men are big backed, they tend to try to atone for that with money. When, you know, a woman feels like she does not feel fit the beauty standard, she then tries to atone for it with personality and cooking, whatever it may be, right? Like being nice, being sweet, placating to men's egos, actually self-deprecating. Oftentimes, there's a lot of big girls I know that self-deprecate. They will talk about themselves being big backs to make people feel better about verbally abusing them. It happens all the time. So for me, when we talk about this whole big back BS, and we try to act like in any way it's the same as a man having money and a woman unbigging her back, that's BS, because everybody feels different when they unbig their back, even y'all. And the stretch marks that somebody said in the comments, y'all got it too. Y'all got it all over here, all right here, all in the butt crack, on the butt, on the thighs. Like y'all have it all over. Okay. You think we don't see it? It's not cute either way. So let's go ahead and just stop with the body shaming one-sided, because it can go both ways. I don't like when y'all do that.
Well, at least the reason that I mentioned that is because to level the playing field. So there aren't many situations where women aren't sought after. Where there are, just in general, like men in general just aren't sought after by women, because that's, for one, that's not what you do. But the only thing that could level it was, let's use a big woman. And honestly, somebody in the comments said big women still get men, and some of them do, right? Which is why it's not even fully. I had to say some big women, not even all of them, because a lot of them do. Men still choose big women. However, it's a lot more rare for like the fat sloppy guy at GameStop behind the register for anyone to come in and say something to him, right? It's a difference there.
Why'd you add sloppy to it?
The same way you sensationalize the stretch marks and the chafing
I didn't say sloppy.
And the chafing and the stretch marks and you did a lot. I did a little, so but
no, I'm just saying, like, when I said the same things for both, right? Like, so what I'm saying is that I don't like the idea that we think this whole lose weight at different thing is only for one. When people in general adjust their lifestyle, especially from a like a food intake perspective, that's a very hard thing to do. Food's an addiction, right? Food is a true addiction. So when people are able to overcome that, a lot of people feel good about themselves. A lot of people feel different. A lot of people feel like they accomplished something. This is not a gendered thing. But when y'all try to make it gendered, and it's weird when it's especially coming from a large man, like it's weird that like we try to act like this is something that anybody wouldn't be proud of when they when they are able to change their lifestyle. Like I just think that's odd.
It's fine. It's interesting how you're trying to frame it as, oh, these people are proud of what they're done. No, they look better and they have more access, so they fucking off. You look better, you got more options. You get some pussy. Because you can get pussy now. And now you can get dick now. So you go and get some dick.
What?
That's that simple. It's not, they're so proud of what they're doing. No.
Or to your argument, she can get the dick she wants because she probably already could get dick, big or not. Right? Because everybody on 600-pound life got a husband.
Niggas will fuck anything.
All the women on my 600-pound life are
married. That is true.
Really?
So, niggas will fuck anything.
Spot on. Get the ones that they want once they actually lose.
Exactly. They got somebody, but
these niggas out here marrying and giving anybody a baby. So no argument there. But true, we want something you said I didn't agree with, which is rare. And you said that most women don't date or marry a man they don't like. I think you left out most attractive women. The average looking women, they have to. They don't have, oftentimes, they have to because they don't have a choice. So they tend to think, a lot of times they'll think they're better than they are. And then strive for, vie for, a trade, like you, a Trevor, you, a Mont, vie for y'all, but end up with OTC Robo type nigga because that's the best they can do. Like they everybody wants a Ferrari, but once motherfuckers get the access to it, they can't afford it. It's the same thing with them. So I don't think the majority of women are with men they want because the majority of women aren't attractive. The majority of women don't have more options than the attractive men do. So I don't want to say that just because a woman, she's dating somebody, she wants them, she's good enough for them, because that's why, a lot of women really settle down, like after trying to date up.
You see,
I agree with Willie on that one. That's crazy. Really? I think even attractive women do it. Even attractive women will settle.
Yeah, I won't say that either, just to be clear. But I'm saying on average, attractive women have better chances of finding a man they genuinely want and desire than the less attractive ones do. Okay. I mean, you've seen it look at just some of the celebrities that was coming up when we were younger, like they were popular back then. Look at who they dated since then, and look at how they're all old, single, and alone now, talking about they wish they had a man. Those women were the most attractive women ever. When we were coming up, you couldn't tell them shit. You couldn't tell us nothing. We thought they were all the baddest whip chicks on TV and in movies. But look at them all now.
Well, PDA, women change. Women change when they lose weight. Same as when women start to make a certain amount of money, they change. Their personality change. This is why your guys will tell you before you even deal with a woman who makes a lot of money, hey, you don't want to deal with a career-driven woman, is because she gets this ego. She starts to say, hey, well, listen, I'm running this relationship because you ain't making the same amount of money as me. And this is how you know women don't understand reality. This is how you know women don't understand reality. When these women lose weight, a lot of times they will be in a relationship with the man, get lazy, get comfortable, pick up a bunch of weight. Man tells them to lose weight. They don't want to. They just always combative. But then once you end up breaking up with them, what happens? They end up saying, oh, I'm gonna become the woman that this man could never have. So these women sit over here and lose all this weight, and they'll try to use that. They will push narratives. They will try to lie on the man and say, hey, well, this is my journey. He's the reason why I went on this journey. And it's really sad that this is what women do. But the fact that Pretty is just being disingenuous about this whole thing, but I'm just literally just labeling every single thing that women were behind when it came down to being obese and then losing the freaking weight, and the ego that they get once they lose all of that weight, once they break up with the man. Like, come on, bro. Like, these women, a lot of these women don't even freaking work out for the right reasons. They sit over here on the same damn machine throughout the whole damn day. You be sitting over. I'll never forget, me and my homeboy, we went to Crunch. I never freaking forget. We come into Crunch, we already knocked out 3 workouts. We done knocked out freaking, we did a set of curls. So we generally do 3 sets of 10, 3 sets of 15. And then we went to another workout. So now we did 2 workouts, 3 sets of 10, 15, whatever. Did another workout. So we already bouncing around the whole dang gym. We're probably talking about a good smooth 20, 30 minutes. We come back, this woman is still on the squat machine. You sit over here like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? But once again, because women lose weight for the wrong reasons. This is why you always see women up in the gym sitting over here. I mean, they call themselves working out, but it's really soft core corn. If we being honest, when they're obese, overweight, they still think they're better than your average man. When they end up losing all the weight, they really think they're better than your average man, and that's just it's just bothersome, right? It's just very bothersome. But all of these things that women are behind, come on, bro. We just got to keep it a bean. But I mean, hey, look, y'all guys, do me who's favoring me, like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. Y'all let me know down below, what do you guys think?